Hello and welcome to this first yoga class. As an assignment for my yoga teacher training program, I have to make a final assignment and I've decided to design a yoga class to teach online. So you can do this in the peace of your own home. So I hope you like it. Now, before we get started, it's important to ground ourselves and set an intention for the practice. So you can go ahead and move into easy pose, one ankle in front of the other. And at the time of this recording, we have moved into the new moon. So I thought it was a good idea, or it would be nice if I draw a card out of the Moon Oracle card deck. Because I like to do this because it helps setting an intention for me too, for my yoga practices and meditation practice. So I'm going to see what card comes to me today. Might help us set a nice intention. So let's see. While I shuffle the cards and before I draw a card, it may be helpful for you to think of something you wish for, a project that's been, in your mind for some time. You don't know what direction to take, a problem you want to address, or whatever. It can be anything, something that's blocking you, where you may have questions about. This can help you. So let's hope the card that comes to us may help us in our moment of the day that we have now chosen to take for ourselves. So let's see what comes to me today. And the card that comes today for the moment. Oh, luck is on your side, new moon. Let's see what that has to say even more. So I'll show you the cards. I hope you can see it. It's in Dutch, but I'll translate. So anyway, the message on the card, luck is on your side. This couldn't be a better card, don't you think? So let's just check this out. I love taking cards, drawing cards, and I just love it. So, luck is on your side. Whatever is coming ahead of you, it will most certainly provide a smile on your face. New moon in, I don't know the English words for boogschutter. I'm sorry, but it's boogschutter. It means after a hard time, you will have pleasure in your life again. Energy is adventurous and it stimulates you into taking more risks. Don't put everything on the line because the wheel of fortune will keep on spinning. This card is about a metaphorical discovery of life by talking about great ideas with others or just philosophizing about it with yourself. Maybe you should reconsider your opinion about it once important subject. The card can also mean you're making a trip to wherever you have worked for. But the most important message of this card is that everything what's happening now is like a gift, even when it's just about broadening your horizon or your vision on the world. I think this card reflects on everybody in this COVID times. I think this is like, the universe telling us, just take it as it comes and make the best out of it. It's just my way of going through it. So other meanings of this card, you should laugh more. We should all definitely laugh more. I don't think this is a bad advice. Also, it's the perfect moment to go and follow a course, which is what I did. Like 9 weeks ago, I started this course and I just love it. It's like a whole new world opening up to me. As many of you, maybe people that will watch this that know me will go like, is this Karen? This is really odd. I could never imagine Karen doing this. Well, it is. The card also means be open to new ideas. So yeah, I think this is a great card and it will help us settle us and ground us down before we go and dive into our practice. Okay. So I'd like you to stay in your comfortable seat, easy seat, and we'll start focusing and grounding down. And what helps, best way to help us grounding down is focusing on our breath. So sit tall, and it may help to put one hand, your left hand on your chest and your right hand on your belly, which takes you back to only the sound and the movement of your breathing. And this will help you ground down. As you ground down, try to sit on both of your sit bones. Try to feel them both in the earth beneath you. And now we try to come at peace. Close your eyes and start focusing on your breathing. And try to breathe through your belly. As you breathe in, feel your belly expanding. And as you breathe out, feel it getting smaller. Sit tall, breathe in, and breathe out. You should feel your right hand on your belly move up and down while you breathe. And the hand on your chest should not even move that much. Keep breathing in and out and try to forget everything and everybody around you. You have chosen to be here on your mat with me. This is your time. And it may happen that your mind wanders off and focuses on sounds that you hear, or wanders off to your to-do lists, or you may have screaming kids in the background. Try to let it go. There is somebody looking after those kids. Your to-do list is not going anywhere. It's not important. And those sounds you hear outside may just be birds chirping, just sounds of nature, or just a clock ticking. Try to move back to the sound of your breathing. And we're going to help you by every time we breathe in, try restricting the back of your throat just a little bit. So you make like a hissing sound in your throat. And keep that restriction in your throat as you breathe out. And in the meantime, you keep focusing on your belly. So I'm giving you lots of things to focus on, trying to forget about the world around you. Keep holding your eyes closed and hold your right hand on your belly. Keep on breathing and start focusing on the sound you are making. And you may notice that it's the sound of the ocean that you may feel here, which is called ocean breathing. This is a breathing technique designed to help you wind down, to ground down, and focus on your breathing. It's a very relaxational breathing technique. So keep on doing this and remember the card. Repelled. Luck is on your side. Try saying that even out loud or in your mind, luck is on your side. We are all having luck on our side. Let's take a break and just accept that we too can have luck on our side. Remember. Now, after you've done ocean breathing for a couple of minutes, return to normal breathing through your nose, mouth closed, and keep your eyes closed for just a while. You can hold your hands the way they are, or you can move your hands on your knees. Straighten your back and keep on breathing, belly breathing. Breathe in, expand your belly. And breathe out, feel your belly getting smaller. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly start bringing awareness back to your body. Open your eyes. And we're going to move onto all fours. So put your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in and turn your chest. Try to turn it all the way up to the sky. Breathe out and push your hips up. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep doing this a couple of times, warming up our spine. And you may even add some circles with the hips. Feel what's right for your body. Just feel. This is your workout. This is your moment. So you choose what you do in a way. Once you feel like you're warm and you're ready and done, stop into plank position. Put your toes on the mat and then slowly rise up your hips. And walk your hips to the front of the mat. And once we've arrived there, just come up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, very slowly and mindful. And we come up head last, neck last, and up. From here, we're going to ground down to all four corners of our feet. So we feel the connection to the earth. We're grounded down, hands next to our body, shoulders down, gaze straight ahead. Now we're going to breathe in, arms come up to the sky, palms come a touch. And as we breathe out, we bend from the hips straight back, leading your heart all the way down, hands to the floor. And fold forward. On an inhale, rise halfway back to a flat back. Exhale, put your hands down and step or jump back to plank. Move forward past your ribs. Come down, elbows touch your torso. Move your feet down, push your heart up to the sky. Upward facing dog. Breathe in and on an exhale, hips come up. Downward facing dog. And walk your dog a couple of times. Breathe in, bend your knees, look to the front of the mat. Step or hop, you're choosing, to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, bringing your arms up, palms touch overhead, and pull your force down to your heart center. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. Hands come to a touch above your head. Fold forward from the hips, leading your heart. Hands come to the floor. Inhale, halfway rise up. Exhale down, jump or float to the back of the mat. Move forward, go through your vinyasa, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. And walk. We'll do this 2 more times at your own pace. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway rise up, flat back. And exhale down to the mat. Rise up. And pull your force down to your heart center. One more time. Inhale up. Rise forward, leading your heart. Hands come to a touch. Halfway rise up, flat back. Down to the mat. Jump or float. Move forward. Go to your vinyasa, chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog. Hips up. Meet back in downward facing dog. At your own pace, we all meet in downward facing dog. After you've taken a couple of breaths, we're going to take this last time. Look to the front of the mat. Step or float. Halfway back. Exhale. Forward bend. Look at your knees. Inhale all the way up. Hands come a touch. Bend forward from your hips all the way down. Hands come a touch. Halfway lift and exhale. Step or float to the back of the mat. Move in front, past your wrists. Go down, elbows touch your torso. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We take a couple of breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then we step to the front of the mat. Inhale and down, forward facing fold. Look to your knees and then vertebrae by vertebrae, we come up. Slowly, mindfulness. And then head last. And ground back to all 4 corners of your feet. From here, put your hands in Anjala Mudra, prayer hands. And we move on into the next session of our flow. Breathing, hands to the sky. Hands touch. Bend from your hips, heart leading. Forward bend. Halfway lift up. Now move your right leg behind and on an inhale, rise up into your into your high lunge. Straighten your leg. Inhale, reach up to the sky and exhale, cactus arms, heart to the sky. 2 more times. Inhale, tailbone under your spine and exhale, bend your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now your back foot, your right foot goes flat on the side, moving into warrior 1. To align your hips into the correct position, straighten your right arm right to the front of the room. Feel your hips moving into the correct position. Move your foot on the outer edge. Hand forward, aligning your hips correctly. Move your hand back up. Inhale. And on your exhale, move into your Virabhasana 2, Warrior 2. Align your pinky toes with your pinky knee, pinky finger with your, not your pinky knee, your left knee. And come straight. Inhale, turn your hand. Move back and move your left hand to the back of the room. And move back forward into a warrior two. On an inhale, straighten your leg. Move forward to the side of the room and move your left hand on your left leg. Right hand comes on top, shoulders are aligned, and look up to your fingers. On an inhale, come back into warrior two and move back in front, left hand on the outside of your left foot. Try, keep breathing, breathe in, breathe out and open your chest. Look up to your hand. And on an inhale, move your hand forward and down onto the mat. Left foot steps back to meet your right. Move through your vinyasa. Move forward. Go down. Breathing in, upward facing dog. And out, downward facing dog. Walk your hands. And step or float to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And come all the way up. Hands come a touch. And take your power down to your heart center, heart chakra. And we do this on the other side. Breathe in. Hands come a touch. Pull down. Move from your hips, leading with your heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift up. Step your left leg behind. Breathe in into your high lunge. Breathe in, arms reach to the sky, cactus arms back. Breathe in, cactus arms back. Breathe in, and heart to the sky. Last, breathe in. Your back foot flips on the side, on the outer edge of your foot, moving into warrior two on the other side. Pinky toe aligns with your knee, so press your knee to the outside, gaze over your right fingers. Back foot is aligned with the edge of your mat. Breathe in, flip your palm, and out. Right arm comes to the back of the room. Breathe in and out, back into warrior two. Breathe in, straighten your leg, move forward and into triangle pose. Right hand on your on your right shin. Look up to the sky. Left hand your gaze follows your left fingers. Shoulders are aligned. Breathe in, back into your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. And then on the breathe in, exhale into your extended side angle. Right hand goes on the outside of your foot, left hand up and open your chest. Breathe in. And on exhale, open your chest just a little bit more. Breathe in. Move your arm to the front of the room next to your ear. Breathe in and breathe out. Put your hand down. Move your foot next to meet your left foot. And go through your vinyasa, meeting back in downward dog. Breathe out. And walk your dog. Find your breath again. Breathe in and take a big exhale. In and step your feet to the front of the mat, in between your hands. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe down, forward fold. Look to your knees. And breathe in all the way up. Pull your force down, hands in Anjali Mudra. prayer hands down to your heart center. Okay, I'm going to turn to the camera. We're going to move into tree pose. We start on our left side. Hands come in Anjala Mudra, prayer pose. Bring all the weight into your left leg. Move your right leg up in front of you. And turn to the outside. Focus on one point for balance. And move your feet high as possible on your left thigh. If you want, you can grab your ankle, move it a little bit more up. And try to keep still, focus on one point. Now we're going to breathe in, move your hands up through your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and up to the sky. And breathe out back to your heart chakra. Breathing up and down. Breathe up and back down. Now, as you keep your balance in your left leg, take your right index finger and middle finger to grab onto your right toe. Take your toe and straighten your leg forward into Pandangosthana. Keep breathing, and if you can move your head, your leg out to the right. Keep breathing. Back to the front. Bend your knee again. Back into tree pose. Whoops. Tree pose. Gain your balance. And move down. Keep your head, your leg bent. I'm going to turn away so you can see what I'm doing. Keep your weight in your left leg. And then shoot your right leg to the back of the room and your arms to the front of the room. It may be a good time to grab a yoga block and put it in front of you. Hands on your waist, reach out. Your left hand grabs on the yoga block, right hand on your hip. Go into half moon pose. Concentrate on one point in front of you. If you find your balance, you can reach up your hand up to the sky. And if you want more challenge, you can bend your leg and try to find it with your hand and take the bind. Concentrate on the point in front of you. Okay, if you took the bind, release the bind and slowly put your foot down. And if you took your yoga block, put your right hand on the yoga block. Put your right feet back out again. And try for revolved half moon pose. So your left hand goes up and right hand is on the block. You may even try to follow your gaze up to your left hand. This is difficult. Okay, move your hand back down. Put your feet down and walk it out. Okay, hands come to the floor. Gaze at your knees. Breathe in all the way up. And pull your force down. Okay, we're going to do this on the other side. I'm going to move my yoga block already. Okay, feet, all four corners of the feet, grounding down into your mat. Breathe in, move all your weight into your right leg. Move up your left leg. Out to the side. Put your hands in prayer pose. Move your left leg up your right side. If you want, you can take the ankle and put it a little bit higher. Feel the difference also for me in your body, in your sides. Try focusing on the balance. It helps focusing on a point in front of you and not the camera in my case. Okay, take a few breaths, concentrate, meditate. Okay, now on my breathing. We breathe in past our third eye, our crown chakra, up to the sky and back in. We breathe in and back out. Breathe in and back out. Now, take our index finger and middle finger and we grab onto our toe, reaching up our leg and straightening the leg. Keep breathing. And if you did this on the other side, try moving your leg to the outside. And back to the front. And slowly into your tree pose again. And down. Walk out your feet. Whew. Okay. Turn to the other side of the room. We're going to again put all the weight in one leg. Make sure you have your yoga block ready. We're going to move into half moon pose. So we reach our left leg back to the sky, flex your foot, bend to the other side of the room, stretch your hands, put your right hand on the block, other hand in your side, gaze right in front of the block, put your foot in the right position. Okay, now, once you find your balance, reach up, your hand to the sky, opening your chest. And if you took the bind on the other side, you can bend your knee and try reaching it with your hand on this side. Try focusing, keep strong. Now release your bind, arm comes back up, and if you can, bring your hand down without putting your foot down. Focus and reach up your hand. I have to put my foot down because I'm having a cramp. which is something that can happen. Okay, focus again and reach up your hand. You can do this without a yoga block. Sometimes it's less difficult for me without a yoga block. And if you can reach up to your hand. Okay, put your hand down, put your feet down, and slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae, and head comes last. Take a nice breath in, and hands come together and pull down your force down. Okay, we're moving into the last part of our workout. I'm going to face to the camera so you can see what we're doing. You're going to move your feet a little bit more hip width apart. And we're going to move down into squat and a low squat, as low as you can. Your back stays straight. And we move into Malasana, garland pose. Hands come together in front of your chest and your chest is long. If you see this from the side, this is how it should look. Your back is straight and your gaze is right in front of you. If you have a yoga block, you can put a yoga block right underneath your buttocks. So you can just, I have a cramp, I have to release a little bit. Okay. So you can rest a little bit on the yoga block. If you don't need a yoga block, you don't have to use it. It's just there if you want to. Now from garland pose, we're going to take one more breath, deep breath in and deep breath out. And we're going to move into crane pose, Bakasana. You put your hands on the mat. Going to move a little bit back into the light. Okay, so move up your toes, put your hands in front of you, straighten your arms and put your knees in your armpits. Now move forward, pressing from your toes. And as you feel the weight going into your hands, move up your toes from the mat, dividing the weight of your body in all your 10 fingers. And breathe in and out. In and out. Last more. In and out. Gently put down the feet and sit down. Slowly, very slowly, and move right up into boat pose. Hands straight next to your body. Feet and legs are straightened. Look up. And from here, we're going to lie down and move down all the way into everybody's favorite pose. All the way down. Arms next to your body. Feet more than hip width apart. And let the toes fall out to the side. Take a deep breath in and out. And keep breathing with your eyes closed. This is your final resting position. And I'm going to take you to the last meditational part of this workout. So keep lying down and have your eyes closed. You can have your hands beside me with palms facing up to the sky, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can rest your left hand on your chest and your right hand on your belly. Keep your eyes closed and just breathe very softly and mindful. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And feel the benefits of this flow moving around in your body. Notice the difference you might feel compared to the start of this flow. Try enjoying the movement of your heartbeat racing through your body. Thank your body for what it has done for you. Try enjoying the moment of complete stillness and feel the energy that you have woken up racing through your body. It feels like little tingling down your arms and your legs, your fingers, even your toes. And now try focus on nothing more than your breath and the feeling of accomplishment, of success. This is the moment where you thank your body and you may lie here for as long as you might like. Can be 10 minutes, can be 5 minutes, can be longer than 10 minutes. But I advise you to take at least 2 to 4 minutes just lying in this Shavasana, corpse pose. And every time your mind wanders off, try to bring it back, focusing on your breathing. Now, when you're ready, start bringing awareness slowly back into your body. Just start tingling your fingers a little bit, your toes. Start turning around your feet and your hands. And feel awareness coming back, moving up your toes, through your ankles, through your knees. Feel energy coming back into your hips and up your spine. Now keep your eyes closed and turn to the left side of your body, cradling your head into your left armpits. Your left side is the feminine part of your body, the feminine side. Keep breathing in and out. Enjoy these last moments of peacefulness and rest. And keeping your eyes closed, use your right arm to push you slowly up. Keeping your eyes closed, moving back into easy pose, one ankle in front of another. You can place your hands on your knees, straighten your back. Breathe in and breathe out with your mouth open. Take a deep breath in. Take as much air in as you can possibly can and try to sip in just a little bit more. And big breath out. You may put your hands together in front of your chest, your heart center in Anjala Mudra, prayer hands. Move up to your third eye and pull down to your heart. Namaste. You can open your eyes. I hope you had a wonderful time during this flow. This was my first live flow. This was my first flow ever for an audience. So give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have tips for me, modifications, things I can do better, please let me know. So I'm ready to send in my final project, and I will let you know what the teacher said. So I hope to see you soon here on this channel for more guided flows and meditations. Thank you for having the space for you and me.